At 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Swiss retail sales year on year, prior 1.6%.
Yo, good morning. Let's see what we've got going on in the charts. Independence Day sales are still active. Nice. Right, let's quickly blast through these then, because that's not gonna happen today.
One minute remaining.
And then we got a bunch of lows sat there too. Looks to me like EU wants to go bearish, as in DXY, as in bullishness on DXY should come. Looks like he wants to continue bearish again. I think this is a bit easier because you've got this zone right at the bottom of Asia. Just say it might want to get pulled towards there, whereas EU is pretty much on that level, but I suppose it is still a good target because you have got a bunch of lows out there. Now I would expect price to come take out these highs here and then possibly continue downwards. If it does, we're gonna probably look for a short and then see if that we can carry that through London open. Actively drawing everything on the chart to make sure I don't bloody miss anything, because I'm really good at doing that. Really good at doing that. Sleep was still a bit funky, but I feel better than yesterday, so I should be able to focus enough. Let's look at USD CAD then. This is an easy one. Oh bollocks. So Com took out all of these lows here. And they started to move up. Hello there, good morning. Oh yes, hello Kurthan. Hello brother. Good morning, good morning. Where's the...
Welcome to Stratton Oakmont.
Good morning, brother. I had a nice trade yesterday on M1 and I completely missed it because I wasn't paying attention. Don't like the way USD card's looking on M1. It looks a bit disgusting. It's giving me new month, new trades. Yes, July. This is gonna be interesting actually. We'll see how this month goes. Obviously I've had a 9 trade losing streak. 4 or 5 of them were mistakes, so let's see how many mistakes I make this month or if I fix up. Oh wow, Venezuela has a red sky because all the dust is flinged up in this thingy in the air on the dust storm. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so who's playing football today? Let's just have a quick look. So Ecuador versus Mexico. Mexico won. France versus Sweden. France won. Netherlands versus Morocco, that wasn't like 1-1. And then England versus Congo, England should win. Belgium versus Senegal, Belgium should win. USA versus Bosnia, I hope Bosnia wins, but I don't know if they will. But USA's got a shit team anyway. And then tomorrow, Spain versus Austria, Spain's got that all day long. And then you got Portugal versus Croatia. Portugal's got that all day long. Switzerland versus Algeria. Switzerland should win. Australia versus Egypt. Ooh. I think the Egyptians might just win that. Argentina versus Cape Verde. Argentina's going to destroy them. Colombia versus Ghana. I think Ghana's going to win that. So round 16, Canada's through, Morocco's through, Paraguay's through, France is through, Brazil's through, and Norway's through for round 16. Wow, okay. Okay. Wait, doesn't India have an international football team? Why did I not see them? Yes, sir, what happened to the Indian football team, yaar? Modi said no, but Modi said no. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, USD CAD. It's taking levels and moving up, but not in the way that I would prefer. Ooh. USD, GBPUSD is looking clean for shorts. I do like the look of it. Let's just hope we get an actual clean entry. To 2034 we will make it. You're funny, bro. You're funny. Oh man, that is funny. 2034. Oh man. I love that it's come up, taking that level, moving down. I really wanted to see Euro just push up and wick through that level to push down, but it's not doing it. But anyway, USD CAD. I not so keen on it. Where's Neville? I want to see the edge finder reading for yen pairs. I can see which is the best yen cross. I think it's still NZDJPY. With the best yen cross to short. We had a really good discussion yesterday with one of the other Indian viewers. His name is Vi. I'll call him Vi Bai because actually I think his Vi Bai is in his account name. We were talking about like psychology on traders and stuff like that. It's really good. And about, you know, that sort of topic. I've been in EU short since Friday. Yes, it's starting to look good now. I think EU shorts are starting to look good. Right, so we've got USD here. That's still looking perfect. I can't believe how much we've ran up on price on USD and you still haven't had the intervention occur yet. I find that fascinating. This is a monthly chart. I just do weekly innit? God damn it. Daily. So let's just mark that out as settings, visibility, weekly, monthly, done. Then go to the monthly. Okay, let's have to stay on the weekly chart. Like just the weekly chart, the level of volume we've seen going up is mad. And up for the workshop by Alan. Actually, I got invited too. Nice, that's good. That's really good. So that's set for Monday, which is, I think, is it Monday? Flip. That is way too out there. Yeah, that's good, man. Alan's a good person. I like him. He's a good friend of mine. Really, really good friend. We get along really well. You know, one thing that did make me laugh though is James as well. He said like we all have different views and stuff like that. I was like, no, really, you all trade the 4-hour time frame. You all have the similar biases. Just the 5 different people saying the same trade that they're basically gonna take. Or one of them does a bit more macro research and takes a trade based on more macro data, whereas the rest of them trade all fundamentals. They need to have more diversity. But the problem is no one really trades fundamentals on M15, M30. They don't really do that. Because I've been following Nick since I started trading like 2 years, man, and every single guest he's had has always been 4-hour daily. One guy from the UK named Tom went to 1 hour, but 1 hour is basically the same as a 4-hour chart. Like it looks almost exactly the same. Not really. Miko looks at it, but he doesn't trade it. Me and Miko have a good relationship as well. I was talking to him about that. You know, when 4-hour was really choppy like 6-7 months ago, and no one could trade it on the high time frame, he started looking at lower time frame stuff. But not many of them really traded it. James started trading M1 and stuff like that, but he did it in the weirdest way possible, man. He started using VWAPs and all that sort of stuff, and I was like, that's not how you trade M1. But yeah, I think that's it, man. All the rest of them, like, they're all very macro and stuff like that, and Miko is just purely technicals. But when you look at the level Miko uses, a lot of them line up with the fib level or like the break retest level or something like that, which is where Nick and those guys obviously tend to look for entries anyways. It's all very similar. They definitely need to diversify, but I think the problem is no trader who trades M15, M30, that none of them care about macro. I think that's where the issue is, because you don't need it on that sort of time frame. It only really plays well on like 1 hour at the lowest is where you start, because you can swing from 1 hour time frame. If you're gonna hold for at least 2 days, 3 days, or swing it for at least a week, then it's probably 1 hour is probably the best. M30 is too low, man, and I can't seem to find any other trader that like trades macro and stuff or fundamentals, you know, and that sort of thing. And for M1, there's literally no one. There's no one who looks at any of that sort of stuff. I think I'm the only one that's interested in it, but that's because of my own personal interest in knowing economy and stuff. It's just great knowledge to have when you understand economy and stuff like that. But it's like some of the viewers, they get bored when I talk about it because they're not into fundamentals, they're not into macro, they're not into geopolitics. I gotta talk about geopolitics and stuff, and Nick and those guys don't know anything about that sort of stuff because they don't really follow the right people or study the right thing or whatever, if you know what I mean. I think geopolitics is way more interesting, especially if you're trading stuff like gold and oil. Then geopolitics is way more important than just the usual macro stuff. The only data that affects gold is interest rates, and that only happens when there's geopolitical issues to cause rates to be hiked. So the geopolitical issue is more important than the USD itself, because that's going to give you guidance on what's going to happen with the currency anyway, like with the war in Iran. Like they kept saying that there's a ceasefire. I was like, no, there's not. No, there's not. They're like, yeah, there is. I was like, no, there's not. And I was right every single time. It's because they keep following the wrong news sources, and like, you know, when you get into like political things, you start to get a deeper understanding, and they do not do anything like that. They just keep it thought based. But the thing is, when you're trading stuff like gold and oil, you need to be some level of like politicalness, because sadly it matters. Trump invading these countries is a political stance. Trump going to war is a political thing. And if you're trying to trade the charts and DXY has been affected by that, then you need to understand. If you follow my X, bro, there's a lot of information on my X. I post about the war pretty much every day and stuff like that, or repost about the war pretty much every day and stuff. And there's no end yet, because Israel keeps attacking. I don't know if NZD is gonna do a 20 odd pip and move upwards. I'm not so sure. Mainly all I do is post when I go live, and then any updates on the war, like if someone's been attacked or like something like that. It's always Israel. I don't see Hezbollah doing any attacks. I've not seen any rocket launches. I've not seen anything like that at all. Absolutely nothing. But I'm seeing footage from Lebanese journalists and members of public posting that there's just been attacked and the house has been blown up, and it's like, well, obviously Israel isn't going to stop. There's a fantastic channel to the upside forming on gbpjpy. And let's go to gold and silver. Yeah, we're at Asia low, bouncing, possibly going to reject off of there and drop down on gold. Silver's probably going to do a similar thing. Right, I think that's me done then. Keep an eye on NZD/JPY. We're at 7:50, 10 minutes to London Open. Let's see what the market does. GJ did take that level out and drop down, which is beautiful, but then it literally just tagged the invalid zone, had a fat reaction, So if we want price to come down, we need to take out some high or something like that. So I need to see that zone fail, and then can hopefully go short from there. This looks like a fake out, to be fair, so far. Fake out, push straight back into that little range, tag into the supply zone. I need to see volume coming into the market. If I can see volume starting to step in, then I can kind of figure out the direction price is going to go in. Yeah, that's fine. Go. Thanks for coming. Hit like. I don't see any volume on any side except slightly on the long side on USD CAD, which does make the narrative of going short on EU and GU seem more likely. Keeping an eye on NZD/JPY just to see what happens with that also. Right then. We're right near London Open. I do love the way this is looking. Invalid zone got tagged. Yes, we've got volume coming in. That is the only concerning thing, but we're minutes away from London Open. We could just go up, take this high out, start to see volume come down. We got no invalidation until all the way down here. So then hopefully you can hop into a short tag in there, get a reaction, take that zone out, get a reaction here, take that zone out also. And then the only other invalid zone then would be this one right here. I mean, okay, so USD CAD's done first leg, second leg there. Volume's starting to look good. We need to find out if that invalid zone's gonna hold or if it's gonna fail. If it's gonna fail, odds are it should keep going down. Let me just draw something across here. That. Yeah, I'm just gonna pencil it. USD CAD's looking good. Tagging into that zone now. Oh shoot. Damn it. Let's see what happens here. 1 minute left till London Open. And then we've got news. The Spanish manufacturing PMI 8:15. Swiss manufacturing 8:30. French manufacturing 8:50. German manufacturing 8:55. And then UK manufacturing 9:30. I'm not going to stick around here till 9:30. Screw that.
markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Isn't that one big, huge, brilliant deal? Come on, people.
Come on, people. Damn it, I was not paying attention for a moment. What happened? Price come down, took the load on a fat wick coming up. Might continue to go higher. On the London Open, tagged in this zone, had a fat reaction upwards. Price might continue to go higher than still. Gold. Gold was simple, it just come up, took those highs, lovely move down. Silver, the same. Took the highs, move down.
At 3:15 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Spanish manufacturing PMI, forecast 51, prior 51, spot 2.
This should continue to go down and this should continue to go up. I was waiting for confirmation. We've come, tagged the demand zone that opened up. I'm starting to push. Now we got like 3 equal highs up here. Where's price gonna go? Where does it wanna go? Where do you wanna go?
At 3:15 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Spanish manufacturing PMI forecast 51, prior 51, spot 2.
Okay, euro is clean. That's continuing to go down. So that was beautiful. It come up, took the high, come low, took the high again, and then it fell off, which is fantastic. But no entry there. No entry. Same thing with this. Took the high, come down low, tagged into the supply, just about
1 minute
starting to
remaining.
push down. USD CAD not doing much.
$49.7, 49.7 lower than forecast, 51.
Ah, that's not good. Holy moly, pound is falling. Look at that move on pound. Just in a few minutes. 13 minutes, 14 pip move, fantastic. Literally, damn it. Holded a much better move there, took the high, started to move down quite comfortably. Okay, now we've just taken the low. Now, I don't know if it's going to go up from here or not, or if we're going to continue to go down for another leg.
At 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Swiss manufacturing PMI, forecast 56.5, prior 57.3.
Let's hold out for 9:30. I think this was that structural low. Yeah, it was. So you might move down to here and get a bounce. The low, so I know you can at least target all the way down there. This might be left for the pullback, then that level there. I wanted it to come up and take that level and move down, but no. What about on... use this one to look at all the other assets. Now the only thing I can say is if it's gonna go down, it might take it from London high to go down. So if we see price come up and take a London high, then that would be good. Or it might even come tag the London high supply zone. Have a look. Already kind of tagged it. So let's just put an alert on 334. Say 338. And then we stay on M2 on this, and then keep an eye on it. Actually, 5, and then go up to GU. Yeah, and then look at where, yeah, that's next level is all the way down there. Okay, that's lovely volume on the M5 as well. No pullback though, is there? What opportunity could I see here to potentially get in? I could say this supply zone here actually. We got clean path all the way down. We got 1.2 covering that level there. Got a fat channel down here. Which you're coming to take that channel now.
At 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Swiss manufacturing PMI forecast 56.5, prior 57.3.
Oh. USD card just flew up. So it tagged in here, went up, come back down, took that lower, then it kind of took this lower. That could just be a broker difference or indifference or something.
1 minute remaining.
This is why you have invalid zones. First leg, second leg, come tags it right at London Open, wicks that low, tagging into here.
54 spot 3, 54
That
spot
reaction
3,
there.
forecast
The
56.
retracement was kind of equal. Bullish momentum was really bad, but then it took that low and then exposed. You actually, wait a second. You could say, there you go, channel, and then it took that channel out and then moved higher even. Yeah, that makes sense. It's continuing with the bullish narrative, I suppose, from Frankfurt. Well, look at that price, took the low, come back up, took the high, and then started to move down. Should have taken that trade, to be fair. But in my defense, we have just done a 17 pip move. That's too much for me to then hop in after, like too much. Off the volume's been exhausted, and now it does the reversal, and then I hop in the short and I get cooked. It's not worth it, it's too risky. If it had been a 5-6 pip move, 7 pip, 8 pip, 9 pip, you could then say yeah, because it gives you enough room to still catch an entry and catch a break even before a reversal would occur. It's looking like it was a good idea, because that was 2.8 and the spreads are about 1 or 2, so it would have been really close to SL. Oh look, oh, so close, so close. UJ looking lovely for a short, by the way. Looking lovely for a shorty. There you go, would have been an L. So that was a good call. Really good call. Really good call. Down here, we took out these highs. First leg, you could say first leg, second leg. No pullback on that anyway. That's fine. I can look here really quickly there. So they're saying is 1,500 Omani, I think it's Riyal, yeah?
At 3:50 AM Eastern Time, we get French manufacturing PMI. Forecast 50.7.
Man, these guys are really slacking, man, in the information they give to you in the visa report thing. Wow. I expect much more information and competence. Sorry, what was I doing here? You download the PDF. Oh, why couldn't I have the PDF on? What's that? Have I saved the PDF? Can I send it on? No, I need to download the PDF. Yeah, how do you save? Downloads folder, that's fine. So it's in the downloads folder. So yeah. Access download folder. Internal storage. My files. Yes, that one done. Perfect. If I send that there and then I put it in ChatGPT, then ChatGPT and tell me what, where, and when. Get hold of that. Microsoft Edge. Why did it open Microsoft Edge? I don't know. How do you save this then? I want to save it. That. Save as. Haha! Proposal, mainland. And do that in documents.
At 3:50 a.m. Eastern Time, we get French manufacturing PMI, forecast 50 spot 7, prior 50 spot 7. German manufacturing PMI at 3:55 a.m. Eastern Time, forecast 50, prior 50.
So that's done. Then go to
According
ChatGPT.
to AFP, US-Iran officials told indirect talks on Wednesday.
Then add file, document, proposal. It normally is sent quickly. Whenever I've had a refund from them, it's normally been like 2 or 3 days. Why does it go on to a separate place I don't even bloody approve? I love this one. Oh wait, you gotta slow it down a bit. That's better. There you go, so it's come back into the medium of where it originally were from London Open. We've had first leg there, second leg there, tagging back into here. This is going to be a tricky day, I can tell. This is going to be a tricky day. Yeah, UJ is already moving away. UJ is.
One minute remaining.
Let's see what they say about Oman there. Whilst they're just waiting for price to do whatever the hell it needs to do.
$51.2, $51.2, higher than forecast, $50.7. Not breaking the lows on this on UJ.
Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, let's look at the OMR, which is Omani Real, I think. GBP. OMR. OM. Oh. Where's Oman? How do you not have the Omani currency? It's like, bruh.
1 minute remaining.
Ah, why he's got it? OMR, now it's finally found it. I don't know why it took so long. So 1,500 Omani Real is 3k. 3k. And then the Emirati. But there's the Emirati one. Yep. And then 15k is 3,000. So it is a
50 spot three, 50
little
spot three,
cheaper.
Forecast 50. Now 5 minutes away from the.
But it's normally around
where we get
18k,
Eurozone manufacturing
which is
PMI
3,700
forecast 50 prior
to about
51 spot
4,100. So it is about £1,000 cheaper. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hmm. Yeah, prices flying up there. No pullback, no nothing.
Iran state media says a foreign container ship ran aground in Strait of Hormuz after using a route not designated by Iran.
you're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Let's make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on.
Well, that moved quickly, eh? UJ still not going up though.
1 minute remaining.
I was looking at UJ at the same time to see what that's doing, and it's not really doing much per se. Oh.
Spot 350.
Okay, so we've took out these highs here. Got a bit of a stutter now. Okay. We had that move there, lovely, fantastic move to the downside, absolutely nice on London Open. Then we had this kind of move back up, which is still fine, still fair, like there's still volume there.
ECB's Nagel says June move was never.
They got 40% off of futures.
Inflation will stay on a high
That's
level this year,
insane.
and inflation will stay above target in 2027. Nagel says I will keep options open for July-September decisions.
So we got first leg there. Let's see if it's gonna come back and retrace into the supply zone or not, and then drop. Oh shoot. Now the issue we have is we do have another zone just above it, and when we took that zone out, we took about 0.7 pips. So you know. See where this is gonna go. USD CAD really not doing much here. Since London Open, we've done 8.5 pips in an hour and 7 minutes. USD JPY is kind of still sat between the low and the high. It's not broken and done a second leg to the downside. It's kind of crept back up slowly, which is showing the volumes on the short side, but it's not giving me structure to take a trade, unfortunately. NZD JPY, yeah, just going bullish at the moment. Volumes on the upside right now anyway. DJ's come taking out London high. I don't like the look of this yet. Yo, what are you saying, bro? How you doing? You right? No change yet. Haven't taken any trade. Falling price action really good as usual, but no clean entry. There was an entry yesterday, but I wasn't paying attention to the charts properly, man. There's a really good trade yesterday. Actually tagged and everything, but cholo, it is what it is. Right now I'm just looking at visas for Oman and stuff like that to figure out how the visa process is and stuff, and if you can be a trader over there or not. But they have 30 rules, man. Like, you have to employ an Omani national after 1 year and stuff like that. Like, what the hell am I gonna do? Teach him how to trade? I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? So yeah, what was I gonna say? I'll show you the trade if you want me to. The one from yesterday is in London session. I didn't trade New York yesterday, to be honest. I didn't bother trading New York. You know what? Let's have a look what happened yesterday. Oh wait, I did look, but then this happened, didn't it? This happened, like, bro. Just imagine if you had the buy stop, sell stop on this bad boy, yeah. No, I wasn't on card. That's at my mate's house playing Rocket League, which is worse. But yeah, look at that. Like, obviously the SL is ginormous, and it should have been like 4 pips or 5 pips. Let's just say 4, yeah. It would have been like 12R or whatever. And then GJ. Oh, nice for what? Sorry. For what point? And then here, like. Yeah, so there wasn't really anything on the yen crosses because you had all that volume come in. UJ was a bit sketchy, bro. That was news in it for 130. I don't know what news that was, but some form of news. Well, I'm gonna make my master account a 10k account anyway, and I'm gonna do the risk on there as like 1/4% risk or whatever. So what we could do at that point is we could just figure out what lot size I'm using and just copy the lot size. That'll be easier, innit? Because I'm gonna do a 10k account anyway, for my next year of trading, innit? Because then I don't need to worry about like going break even, and then on a 100k account going break even, the commission is so much, whereas if I do on a 10k account, the commission won't be so much. So the break even will be easier to get covered, if that makes sense, because of the commissions and stuff like that. Anyway, so yesterday USD JPY was 30. Was there a move on USD CAD? So we took these highs. That's the channel there. That's the channel there. Price took these highs. First leg, second leg. Volume coming in there. Pull back. Volume coming in there. So there was a move yesterday in USD CAD. But you might have wanted to do it on the break of this low, maybe. So where's that? 57, yeah? Where's that 37? 1, 2... This might be a big SL though, man. I'm still trying to figure out what to do in these scenarios, innit? If you got a case, yeah, where you got clean 2-leg happening, but you got a demand zone here, do you wait for the demand zone to fail or not? Because you could easily do it on the failure of the demand zone, and then go from there, but then the SL is massive, innit? Or do you just keep it on the break of that low, and then have a tighter one, 5.6 plus 2 pips for spread, and then you get much better. Like it's just a case of figuring this out, in which is what I'm trying to like get the head around and stuff, in it. Because if this wasn't far away, then cholo, you probably could do it on the break of that invalid zone. Like it would make sense. That's what I was trying to figure out, like all these little intricacies in it of what's gonna be ideal and stuff. There was some trade yesterday. First leg, second leg breakout would have been a sell stop again. You would have had break even. You wouldn't have had tagged partials, unfortunately. And if you were to go long, I don't think I would have wanted to be in that sort of trade, because that's not how I wanted to go. Let's look at GBPUSD. New York yesterday. Oh yeah, this was clean actually. Took that low, put these lows, left the invalid zone there. First leg, second leg, you could have taken it from here, would have probably lost. Then price dropped down, look at these lows, first leg, and then it just kind of flew off from there, innit? Now, I mean, from here to here was already a 30 pip move. Oof. Yeah, I don't see me doing a trade after a 30 pip move. I really don't. I work on averages. 4.2. Yeah, I don't like the look of that either, to be honest, man. If it's done such a massive move already, you could have done it on the breakout of this, maybe. 5.2, 6.2, 6.4. Oh, thank God it's at 50. That's good. No, 45 is where TP3 is. 45. This on the M1 candles, they could do like 50 or 49 would probably be realistic. Yeah, it's just markets are awkward, Haroon, man. They're very abnormal, which is why I'm trying to gather as much data as I can to figure out the best way to navigate it. And then on here, it was very clean price action as well. Took those lows, had all that channel there. That's probably M5 invalid zone. First leg, second leg. On this one, you probably could, yeah, do it on the break of that zone. 1, 2, and cover the SL here. Oh, it's too big in it. Way too big. 5.6. The only thing you could do then is by breaking structure here. 2.2, 3.2. Even that wouldn't work, is that? What about if you did a breakout on from here? Oof, yeah, look, no, there's nothing I can do, man. I'm either going to be sacrificing R for like a measly 2-3 R trade, yeah, which I don't even think is worth it, because if you need like more R to make that trade profitable, then it's not worth taking it. Yes, not really anything good, bro. Not really anything good. So what happened here then? So I wanted to do a nice volume there, but instead we took them lows and continued to move higher. Yep, that is what it is. Now we've taken this high above Asia midline. Are we gonna drop from here or not? Because DXY has done a bit of a pullback. Like if you go on to Alt F, this low to this high, we've already done a between 236 and a 382 pullback from this low to this high. I would prefer it come all the way down here to like a 0.5, 0.6 level. I would prefer, but it doesn't have to because we've got a lot of momentum on the upside for DXY. So yeah.
At 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get UK manufacturing PMI forecast 53.1, prior 53.1.
So you just have to wait and see in it, Harune. Harune. But I do like the Euros little channel going on here. Like I like the look of that. That's looking nice to me. That took that high. That took that high. Enter break low. Oh, Haroon, what's new anyway, man? Yeah, the rules in Oman are not that good, man. The rules in Oman are good for Omani people, but they're not so good for foreign people. Which is how most of all the other governments should be doing it anyway, to be honest. More beneficial for them than it is the other. USD JPY starting to push down again. Got a feeling there's going to be no trade, man, today. USD cards moving now. Yeah, I'm not taking that trade on USD card, bro. If I'd have tried to go long here, I would have been tagged at break even weeks ago. Weeks and weeks and weeks ago. But let's analyze and see if there's anything in hindsight. Yeah, blah blah blah. Would have took an entry from here, covered the SL bar 1 pip. If you'd have took it, then you would have had a break even. Fuck that. I would not take that trade in that condition. No way. Too crappy price action. One GU. I think after August, September, it might start getting better.
France to hold first round of presidential election, April 18th.
Well, hello everybody, this is Donald J. Trump. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Isn't that one big, huge, brilliant deal? Come on, people.
I'll stay till the news comes out for GBP. I think I'm done. Right, 2 minutes then, or 1 minute 15 seconds to figure out what's going on with the UK. I'll definitely trade New York. I think today we might have good move in New York, maybe. Euro GBP.
1 minute remaining.
Let's see what's going on with Euro GBP then. I think Euro GBP is falling is what it is. Yeah. Bonds are neutral to slightly bullish. Indices are down, which makes sense. VIX is up by 3% up to 17. 17 is not exactly high. That's still considered low volume market. I prefer it when it's in the low 20s. That's my thing. Oil has dipped under 70. It's at 69.3.
52.5, 52.5, lower than forecast, 53.1.
I'm still okay with that. That's still 52, way above 50. I'm still happy with that. Even when there's declining, it's actually still not that bad. I'll give it about 5 more minutes before. Let me just restart that. And then restart that. And then get rid of. Then. Perfect. Looks like it just fell down again. No bloody thingy, man, or anything. Give it a few more minutes, see if you get any clean move down. If you don't, then screw this. Because this makes sense. Kind of like that there. Yeah, that makes sense. Come down and go up. Yeah. Whereas I had the supply zone there before, didn't I? Yes, I did. But when you look at it, it does kind of look like that. Yeah. That's definitely not happening. I don't see that happening either. That's not gonna happen. Okay, Bashi Milad, got to get to work. I'll catch you later. Yeah, peace out. I was actually talking to you in Nepal as well, but I don't think you were here or something. Or you're probably busy with work. But chalo, yeah, that's fine. Oh, Sahad, hello, hi. Oh, yeah, got you there. That's probably why. I was talking to you and I was like, the guy's either busy or he's like at work or whatever. Hi. Cool ladies and yeah, peace out, man. Sahad, what are you saying, bro? Sahadistan. I think we're done, man. Chilling, mate. What you saying? I think that's gonna go through. What did gold end up doing? The gold come here, London Open, dropped down, then started to fly up again. Took out this channel there, now it's coming back down.
ECB's one says one
Same
high
old.
could suffice without major second round effects.
Do you want to play COD or not? If you do, I'll play only like 1-2 games in it. That's it. But yeah, I'm done. Like, there's nothing for me today. I called the London Open really good, but it just flew off, man. Like, volume was like, pew. Chalo, theek hai then. Hop on Discord now. I'll cut the stream here and then I'll call you on Discord in like 2 minutes. I'll put the links in the chat. Cool. Boots roll up and stuff, innit? Right, guys. Hit like, take it easy. I'm gonna trade New York, obviously, because there's news, so I think that might be a good move. So yeah, just play a card for like 1-2 games, about 20 minutes or something, and then I'm gonna go chill and then see what New York says. Peace.